Thank you for the invite, Games for Change. I'm Pamela Martinez with New Mexico State University's Learning Games Lab, a division of Innovative Media Research and Extension. We have been creating educational media for over 38 years, and we've been creating games for over 20 years. We have a full production multimedia unit, and all of our content is research-based, and we are almost entirely grant-funded. Our Learning Games Lab allows us to conduct research throughout the year. The Outbreak Squad was funded under USDA SPECA Challenge grant in partnership with the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. The game was created for youth 5 and above, and I'm going to go over just some key takeaways for players next. Players will gain a better understanding of how government resources inform health policy, the cause and effects and mitigations of foodborne illness, and careers that support and direct our communities when foodborne outbreaks occur. Game strategies. We'll definitely need to make our heroes collaborate in order to manage patients and to manage the outbreaks. And instead of taking you through a bunch of slides, I thought, let's go ahead and go visit the game and the website, since Loom allows it. So on our website, you'll be able to get to know our heroes a little bit better and our villains a little bit better. During the game, you're going to be able to act as an enforcer, which makes sure that our food establishments follow food safety laws and keep us safe. A researcher who looks at new and more effective ways to prevent outbreaks. An educator who spreads knowledge and understanding of different ways to prevent outbreaks and keep yourself and your loved ones healthy. And healthcare professionals. The healthcare professionals are responsible for healing people already affected by the outbreak. And as you notice here on the right-hand side, you'll get an idea, or players will get an idea of what careers go along with your avatars. Okay, I'm going to take us back. The outbreaks are actually modeled after food outbreaks that actually happened around the United States. So our first outbreak monster or villain is Hammy Bergens. Dirty Sal Addison. This is probably the most current case that most people can probably recall, involving leafy greens between the years 2017 and 2018. And we have King Krusty. And this case happened in 2001. So players and anybody that would like to come and visit the website can get a little bit better understanding of what happens in the game. Now I'm going to take you over to the game, and we're going to play a little bit.
When an outbreak hits, whether it's flu or contaminated food, even healthy people who are at lower risk can become infected, then sick, then very sick, which can lead to permanent damage. It takes a lot of strategies to prevent and manage outbreaks. Do you have what it takes to be part of the Outbreak Squad?
So that gave you a brief introduction of what you're headed into. I'm going to go ahead and start here. Ooh, we got infected by an outbreak. So as I mentioned, you need to use all your heroes and make sure that they're collaborating to try and mitigate this outbreak. Let me see. Let me put this in full screen here. So you're given points. You have to try and use the different abilities. And hopefully with the different combinations, you're able to slow the outbreak, contain the outbreak, and save some of your community. Up here, you can tell exactly what is happening. I don't have any people. Oh, I just got some people on the board right now. So you can see there's low risk and high risk up in this upper left corner. And the educator, if I'm able to use some of those abilities and they're working against the outbreak, you'll see a message right below this screen, and it'll tell you exactly what is happening to those that are infected. So let's continue. Well, I don't have that many people to treat, so I'm going to save that one. Again, I don't have that many people. Oh, let's go ahead and put that one in. Let's deal some damage and see if we can get rid of this monster. Ooh. And I don't have enough. Isn't paying attention. Let's go ahead and see what we've done. Uh-oh. So I had one infected who is becoming sicker. And the outbreak just dealt me more infected people because I wasn't able to be effective against it. As you can see, here's where policy is getting introduced. The government is focusing on spending in other areas. Spending on food safety is reduced. Ability points are decreased by 2 in this round. Uh-oh. Try to use everything I can to try to deal some damage here. Oh, yay! Let's see. So I did not have anybody that met their demise this round. Back to the presentation. So we know technology is still quite limiting, and we're still learning what is doable and what is not doable, but we're getting better. And we are working with other organizations and talking with everybody that we can to try to understand how they're incorporating and managing accessibility standards within their games. So we have keyboard and mouse controls, and we definitely try to always look at color blindness. We have subtitles, keyboards, and the game is not necessarily timed. Marketing and placement for our department. We do have somebody that helps us manage our partnerships and placement. We also do a lot of self-distribution via social media and websites and news releases. So we've worked with several entities to try to get our media out there. Let's see. Our games and media have been downloaded over 9 million times in the past year. And we're always looking for partnerships. So if you're interested in working with us, please contact us. The URL is outbreaksquad.com if you'd like to learn more about our department and more games that we create. Go to learninggameslab.com. And this summer we are going through quite a bit of more extensive research. And if you know of kids who would like to help us and help our game designers understand our game, the usability in the game better, we'd really love to hear from you. So send them to our URL and have them take our survey. And again, on behalf of the Learning Games Lab, thank you for the invite. And we hope to get to see you all next year. We really miss Games for Change. Have a good rest of your summer.